Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Double tap on that screen as you're coming in. Come on, double tap in that screen as you're coming in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Hope y'all ready for morning walk and worship. Man, we done had a whole week off. That's right, been doing a spring break. Celebrating the family, spending time with the family. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We here. We back in business. How y'all doing this morning, man? Double tap on that screen. Let me turn my treadmill up. I'm telling you, walking in New York, I feel like I ain't skip a day of morning walking worship. All the walking and jumping and from this train to that train to this bus to that bus that we had to do. I feel like I still got my exercise in. What's going on? Says I was just looking at your page waiting for you to go live. Word, well, good morning to you. How you doing? I appreciate you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? I missed y'all too. I missed y'all too, man. Know that, like, you know what I'm saying? Listen, the most talking that I do is online. You know what I'm saying? Very much. The most talking that I ever do is online. You know what I'm saying? So when I ain't talking to y'all, half of the time I be just chilling. What's going on, Kira? Good morning to you. What's going on, Heather Geegan? What's going on, Rod? I see you checking in. Good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Go ahead and double tap on the screen real quick. As you come into the live video, double tap on that screen. Go ahead and send me some love. Good morning, Trish. How you doing this morning? Go ahead, double tap Inspiring Queen. Good morning to you. Double tap on that screen. How y'all doing this morning? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Sending nothing but love out this morning. Nothing but peace out this morning. How y'all doing this morning, man? Heather Geegan, Lynn, I see you, Lynn. How you doing? The girl Wiz, I see you. Good morning, Justin, I see you. Sexy L43, good morning to you. Crystal D tapping in. I see you coming in, man. Good morning, Leo lady. Says you're a glowing coach. Man, appreciate that, man. I'm gonna tell you what, God is good. You know what I'm saying? God is so good. God is so good. And I'm going to tell you, until we get to that place in life where we able to say that, and not just say it, but say it and mean it, when you're able to walk into any environment in your life and just, God is good. You glowing, God is good. You look, oh, God is good. You know what I'm saying? And you really mean it. You mean it because you're living in your purpose. You're living in what it is that God has called you to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I live life every day. My job is to serve. My job is to pour. My job is to teach. My job is to show up. Understand that. To show up and show God's people that, hey, look, he's still alive. God is still alive, man. And you know what? That right there, that'll teach all by itself. I'm not finna go out there because we just got started. I ain't finna go out there, y'all, because we just got started. We just got started. I ain't going our way out there right now. Because, baby, that head shake, y'all catch me with the head shake, I got to shake that thing off me a little bit. I'm telling you, it get heavy. You know how, it get heavy. You be like, man, you know what I'm saying? Baby, come on. Come on, Lily, I'm about to take the gum out. I'm about to take Kira and Lily. I'm about to put them in a timeout session. They trying to send me on out there. You know what I'm saying? I see, man, y'all, you know what? Y'all, this is what y'all want to do early on the Monday morning. You see how y'all is? Y'all be thirsty for a word. You see what I'm saying? Come on, Tia, they be thirsty for a word. Look at them. Y'all is something else. You know what? Be thirsty for a word. Thank you, Keisha, for that cash out. Be thirsty. Be like, coach. Baby, it's been a whole entire week. Please go there and beyond. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing when you see that God is so good. And that, no matter what nobody else is saying, no matter how much people, good morning, Crystal Love, how you doing? No matter how much people try to tarnish what that word is, no matter how many people try to speak against it and try to turn you away from it, when you get to that place in your life and you just like, oh, but he's so good to me. You know what I'm saying? He's so good to me. I don't know what you got going on over there. I don't know what type of life you living over there. I don't know how your belief is set up over there, but over here, in my life, he's so good to me. You know what I'm saying? Because one of the things that I teach is what? Perspective. Come on now, like that. Yeah, let's be real, right? Perspective. Baby, you ain't gonna, the God you see is the God you get. Come on, you have to write that down. What'd you say, coach? I teach perspective, right? If you're a part of my chosen family, and your couple friends say, shout out. Come, let's be real. Let's be real. If you're a part of the chosen family, what do I teach? I teach perspective, right? How see a thing, it's going to be how you use a thing. If you don't see God as great, if you don't see him as a provider, if you don't see him as a giver, if you don't see him as a protector, if you don't see him as a way maker, if you don't see him as a door opener, if you don't see him with all of his grace, with all of his mercy, then you will not call on him for all of those things. It's perspective. It's your view. How you see him will be how you use him. So when we say God is good, oh baby, that do something different to us. That's all. I didn't want to go there, but they told me to. Hello, I didn't even get through the intro. Y'all blame that on Kira and Lily. I was trying to chill. Blame that on them. See, they said go outside just now. And I went out the door, baby. Yeah, that's why when we say God is good, it gives a different effect to us. When we say God is good, that thing quickens something in us. When we say God is good, understand that we don't act like how other folk act. We can go through something in life. We can experience something in life. Thank you so much, Rob, for that badge. We can experience something in life, and guess what? When we experience that thing, we show up different. Good morning, Tia. Oh, baby, yeah, perspective. What you say, Coach? Perspective. Oh yeah, when we show up, we show up and we show up with a different type of mindset. We show up and we behave different. We speak different about it. Why? Because we know that he's good. We know that he's capable. We know that he's able, and we know who has the final say. It doesn't matter what the doctors say. It doesn't matter what the judge say. It doesn't matter what the community say. It doesn't matter what the folks in the church is talking about. It doesn't matter what them folks at that schoolhouse be talking about. It doesn't matter what them folks on that job be talking about. Because guess what? Baby, you can be all of those negative things that them people be saying. They can say all of those negative things. They can go outside of their way to discredit you, to slander you, to belittle you. And some of them will go all outside of their way to do what? Dig ditches for you. They'll go all outside of their way to do what? Try to make it hard for you. Every which way it go. Every time you walk in, you ain't said nothing to nobody. Faces already balled up. They already done made up in their mind that they gonna make your day hell. They done already made up in their mind that they gonna get up under your skin, that they gonna upset you, they gonna bother you, they gonna ruin your day, they gonna ruin your good mood. And guess what? When you know that God is good, when you know that he's a protector, you know that he's a keeper, you know that Prince of Peace, baby, when you know that you operating and it's the God in me. Come on, that shit, hold up. Yeah. They be wanting to make you mad, but can't nothing get up under your skin. Baby, I refuse to allow you to think that you can have that type of authority over my life. Sweetheart, you might as well go ahead and find you somebody else to play with, Bookie Bud. Understand, because it won't happen over here. Hello, that's right. You won't be getting up under my skin. You won't be pissing me off. You will not ruin my day. You will not ruin my good mood. You will not pierce my peace. Understand that, honey. Yeah, don't waste your time. Happy healing. Have the day that you deserve. Come on, talk to me nice, baby. Click up. I hang up on you in a skinny minute, and when I hang up, I'll block you for the rest of the day. Check in with me in 24 hours when your attitude ain't been adjusted. Hello, I'm not about to play with you. When you know that God is good, you know that you ain't got to be out here with you know when God is good to you, and you know that you're protected, and you know you're operating up under that alignment, you don't have to respond to people. You don't have to get back and forth with people. You ain't got to tennis conversations with folks. You just let God do what God does. Understand that. That's it. That's all. Yeah, that's all you do. You just let God do what he does. You know what? I'm going to let him fight that battle. I'm going to let him handle that. I'm going to let him take care of that. That's it. That's all, and walk smooth off. People be trying to figure out why you at peace, because God is good to me. That's why people be trying to figure out why you walking around, you got all that going on, and you God is so good, baby. I'm telling you, it's perspective. The God you see, it knows. What you say, Coach? The God that you see is going to be the God that you get. The God that you see will be the God that you get. I need you to double tap on my screen, period. The God that you see is going to be the God that you get. And if you don't see God as being all of those things in your life, a provider, a protector, a comforter, understand the peace. If you don't see him as being a way maker in your life, a door opener in your life, the one that is operating over controlling every outcome of anything that's happening in your life, I need for you to understand that if you don't see him as that, you will not use him as that. So the only time that you will call on him is what? You will only call on him when you need, if you only see him as a provider, you will only call him when you're in need. If you only see him as a healer, you will only call him when you need healing. If you only call him when you need something done, then that's what you see him as. Oh, I'll only come to you when I need something from you. And that's not real relationship with God. Okay? Yeah, okay, because wait a minute, come on now. Yeah, come on. Yeah. What you say? We don't do Christ as Christian, baby. Yeah. That's not real. I just need for you to, that's not real relationship. So when we say that God is good, we're saying that we have built, come on, I try not to go outside this early because I wanted to play some songs. When we say that God is good, we're saying that we have created a healthy relationship with him. Whereas when we say that God is good, we're saying that we are in relations with God, that we wake up and we give him honor, we give him glory. We say that we wake up and we understand that he's in control of all. We wake up and we talk to him all throughout our day in prayer. We make sure that we worship. We make sure that we study. We make sure that we read. You know what I'm saying? We have a relationship to the point where I just want to be real with y'all, because y'all know I'm going to say it. Let me get some love on IG. Hold up. Because it's about to, I'm about to go right there. I'm already out here, so I might as well. We talking about real relationship. We talking about real relationship. When we say that God is good, the reason why some of y'all don't understand the reaction that we give when we say that God is good, y'all, the reason why y'all don't understand the excitement that we be having when we be saying that God is good, because see, y'all don't have the relationship that we have. Y'all don't have that relationship. You have a relationship based on your predicament. You have a relationship that's based on your situation. You have a relationship based on whenever you're going through things. So you never speak to him until you're going through something. You never go and pray until you're in a hard time. You never go up, open up a book. You never search for information. You never sign up for any type of classes for growth or development until your life is at rock bottom. So you wait until you have absolutely nothing left. There's no other choice but for you to come to him. What we get excited is because we do this daily. I'm telling you, I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings, but I'm just saying that we not the same. I'm just saying we not the same. Good morning, Tia. How you doing, Tia? Yeah, LaShonda Bless. I see you tapping in. Yeah, what you say? Yeah, come on out. I'm just saying that yours is based on your predicament. We do this daily. You know what I'm saying? We not the same. We not the same. So you won't have the same type of praise that we have. You won't have the same type of reaction that we have. You won't have the same type of tears that we have, because your God and our God is just not the same. You do crisis. We do daily. Thank you, Lynn, for that badge. Double tap on that screen. Let me get 4 more, IG. Let me get 4 more. Double tap on that screen. Yeah, there's a difference. There's a very big difference. Understand that. Yeah, and when you in a relationship with anybody, I just want, this is what I'm telling. I told them give me my badges first, because if I say this, they might not give me no badges after this. So I need to get my badges first. I need 3 more. Hold on, Kira. Kira is thirsty for the word today. Look at her. She all up in the comment section. I keep seeing her. What's up, aspiring queen? I keep seeing her. She be, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to put it out here. Give me a second, man. Yeah, dang. You can tell when somebody ain't seen you in a week. Now I went and had dinner with her in New York, and here she is still, man. Come on now. What's up, Purple? I appreciate you, Purple Flowers. Thank you, Diva Styles. I'm telling you, I love hungry folk. I'm going to tell you that right now. She don't know she making my morning. Thank you, Captain. I love folk that be hungry for understanding. Hungry for, yeah, baby, give me my word, baby. You've been gone for a whole week. Come and drop it on me. I need. Come on now. Double tap on that screen. What's going on? Staying blessed. Relationship. You know, because when y'all in relationships with people, that's why I told them to get my badges first. Hold up. Well, I'm tell you why. Because see, y'all got y'all relationships. When y'all in y'all real relationships with people, because I'm going to show y'all how y'all do God versus how y'all do the people that's tangible, the people that you can touch, the people that you can lay up with. See, when y'all in relationships with people, right, ain't nothing in the world that nobody can say about that person. Ain't nothing that nobody can say about that person. You ready to go to hell or jail. If your person don't like them, you don't like them. If your person got an issue with them, then you got an issue with them. If something going on, oh, not my boo, not my bae, not my bun, not my this. Oh, yeah. Y'all be ready to go for it. You will believe anything. You right there. Some of y'all right now in a relationship that's very questionable. Some of that stuff they did do, sis. Yeah, okay, that's another topic. But I'm just saying, I just want, some for friends that come on now. Hey, wait. Let me make my point first. Hold on, hold on now. I just want to say that some of you, you're already in a relationship that's extremely questionable. Understand some of that stuff that they did do. They did do. Understand that, but because of the love that you have for that individual, because of the way that you feel about that individual, you're still willing to trust them until you get the proof. You're still willing to stay in that relationship. And sometimes even after you got the proof that they low down, that they dirty, they're a liar, they're a cheat, when you start seeing the manipulative ways, when you start seeing that they're not really good for you, you will stay anyway. Some of you still there now, I know. Turn the phone up so they can hear it. Yeah, friends say on the floor. Yeah, hold on. I got some more. Yeah. That's how y'all do when y'all in relationship. With people that you can see, people you can touch, people you can talk to and interact with. That's how you do. But you have to have that same type of commitment that you have to that. You have to have that same type of commitment when you're talking about God. You have to have that. Come on now. I just wanted to, I need for you. I'm just trying to tell you. See, you're dealing with somebody that wants to keep you down. We're trying to introduce you to somebody that's trying to lift you up. You want to deal with somebody that want to keep you sick. We're trying to tell you that we got somebody over here that if you get into a relationship, he's not, he's a healer. Understand that we're trying to tell you that you're walking around dealing with somebody that keeps you stressed out, that keeps you depressed, that keep you sad, that got your mental health all told to hell. Understand that, and we're trying to tell you we have we can introduce you to what real peace is. We can introduce you to what real sanity is. We can introduce you to a lifestyle where you don't have to do what? You ain't got to stress. You ain't got to worry. You ain't got to have panic attacks. You ain't got to have anxiety attacks. We can teach you how to love you. We can teach you how to love you, and in loving you, teach you how to love him. But that comes with a release. Yeah, but that's gonna come with a release, baby. Yeah, and that's and that's gonna come with a release. And see, and right now some people don't be ready to release, and and that's how you end up stuck in that situation that you're in right now. See, you got to be ready to turn it loose in order for you to grow, in order for you to develop, in order for you to be able to live up to your fullest potential. You have got to be able to get to a mindset where you're able to release. What do you mean, coach? In order for you to be able to grow and be able to heal, be able to live up to your fullest potential, you have to operate with a mindset of release. I release anything and anybody that's not beneficial to my growth and development. I release anything and anybody that's preventing me from having real joy, from having real peace inside of my life. I release anything. Understand that it's no longer servicing me. Put it in your notes. What you say? It's a lifestyle of release. It's not that we don't go through things in our life. It's not that we don't experience hardship in our life. It's not that we don't experience brokenheartedness. We don't experience abandonment. We don't have our own trauma. We don't have our things that we deal with, but we live a lifestyle of release. There's nothing that I can do that's going to undo what's already happened. So I owe it to myself to what? Release it. Because what holding on to it gonna do? Oh, come on and teach. Come on and teach. Wait. We didn't even get to play the song. Wait, hold on. I told y'all who to blame because I was trying to do the song first. Ooh, wait a minute. Come on, talk to me nice. Yeah, talk to me nice. Because what holding on to it gonna do? Well, yeah, that's the question that I want you to be asking yourself. We're in the second quarter. Well, come on, that's good teaching. That's good teaching. Yeah. You have to start asking yourself there. When you're in these different situations, when you're experiencing these different things in your life, you have to start asking yourself, what's holding on to it gonna do? I Raleigh 93, good morning, love. Yeah. What's holding on to it gonna do? Come on. Yeah, that's we. And once you answer that question to yourself, release it. After you've been exposed, you can't be unexposed. Is that not what Coach teach you? Coach tell you what? Yeah, them tears that you cry, baby, they already there. But if you sow, you're gonna sow in tears, but you're gonna reap in joy. Don't be worried about them tears. I tell you, oh yeah, them pacing on the floor, baby, you already paced that floor. You already slid down that wall. You've already, that's right, you done already then overspent your finances, overplayed your part. You done did all of that already. So now that you've done that, understand, you've wasted enough time already. You wasted enough love already. You wasted enough commitment already. You've done that already. You've seen what it got you. You see that your generosity cannot make them be something that they are already committed to not being. You see that you loving them and giving them and being there for them. Understand, you see that can't be reciprocated. Understand, they don't have it in them to give back to you. They don't have it in them. They don't want to do that with you. And again, that's because we have to be real. We have to be real about sometimes. Sometimes they got it in them. So I cannot water it down. I cannot dilute it. I can't dilute it. I can't pretend not to know. Some of them don't have it to give. Some of them have it to give and just don't want to give it to you. Understand that. What you say, Coach, some of them are just not as invested as you are. You love them on a level that they don't love you. You want them on a level that they don't want you. And you have to accept that. And that's how you can be in a whole relationship with a person. You can be dealing with a person. You can be committed to a person, and you can be begging them to do certain things, small things, but minute things. Yes, I'm talking about little things, and they will not do it. But a week after y'all break up, they doing all those things with somebody that they just met with no effort. And here you are talking about, I begged you to do that. I was begging you to do that for years, and you never did it. Now you over there, and you being the person to them that I was begging you to be. You over there loving them in the way I was begging you to love me. You have to accept the fact that some people are just not your match and release. You have to be willing to release it. You have to be willing to let it go. You have to be willing to say, okay, cool, I'm not for everybody. Everybody ain't for me. And that's all right. Everybody shouldn't have access to you. Everybody shouldn't be able to swing their feet up under your table. Everybody shouldn't be able to lay up in your bed. Everybody shouldn't be able to smile and grin up in your face. You should be very selective about who you share space with, about who you share time and energy with, because the people that you are surrounding yourself with, understand, your environment matters. Your environment matters, baby. Yeah, I can't just sit with no any old body. I can't just be around no any old body. You ain't gonna catch that with me at all. I need for you to understand. Oh, you sure won't. You sure, baby, understand. We were telling Kira and Tifa the other day how I used to walk smooth off. You know what I'm saying? I used to walk off mid-conversation from folks. If the conversation ain't, if as soon as you start gossiping, I get on through. I used to walk slam off. I don't like small talk. If you don't have nothing to say, don't say nothing. Don't start making up stuff to say. Understand that I can see you and speak to you and I can go on about my business. I don't have to talk to folk. Understand that that's how selective, that's how picky I am about who I share. I'm talking, y'all, and it wasn't me doing it on purpose. It was just the fact that that's just how my mind is set up. I don't like drama. I don't like chaos. I don't like back and forth. I don't like being in other folks' business. Understand that you talking about a glow, baby. This is minding my own business. I keep my mind on my life. I keep my mind on my growth and my development. I do not go outside things that ain't got nothing to do with me. I do not go outside of my way to try to make them have something to do with me. When folk got stuff going on over there, I leave them folks right on over there in they mess. No, I'm not calling about it, interacting. You won't catch me sending no message about it. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't got nothing to do with me. And that's how you have to live. Yeah, you have to be, listen, I release folks. I release folks. And I know I get a lot of flack about that. Because they like, Coach, well, that's so hard to do. Especially when you love people. It's hard to let people go when you love people. And then I get what about if it's your family member? What if it's about it's your kids? What about if it's your mama or your daddy? What about, listen. Hear me and hear me good. This morning is about release. I was going to talk about this, but I was going to play music first, and then y'all brought me out here. So, yeah, I need for y'all to know this right here. Like, don't nobody get no special passes. Don't nobody get no special passes. There's no 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of rules. That's not healthy boundaries. What'd you say, Coach? There's no different sets of rules per group of people. When you establish boundaries, healthy boundaries are boundaries that are fair and consistent all the way across the board. That's right. Your boundaries have to be fair and consistent all the way across the board. There's no set of rules for this person or this group, then another set of rules for these people over here. The moment that you do that, in that moment, you're creating drama in your life. You're creating the chaos that's about to take place in your life, because what's going to happen is they're going to say, well, you didn't say anything to them when they did it, so why is it a problem when I do it? Now what you're doing is, you're creating the problem, but you did not know that until now. You didn't know that, so I'm letting you know. So when you establish your boundaries is one set of rules that apply to everybody, no matter what that title is. When you see people, you have to develop that mindset. Pay attention, get your notepads out. You have to develop the mindset that you remove the titles. You are a human being. Everybody is a human being, and everybody deserves to be respected. Everybody deserves to be loved. Everybody deserves these things. These things should come no matter what the title is. If we're gonna be real, if we gonna hold up, and don't get sensitive. Don't get sensitive. Don't get sensitive, because this right, what I'm about to say is going to trigger a couple of people because of the teachings that you've had your whole entire life. I'm about to go outside, and I'm about to go against the whole, I'm about to go against a lot, and when I go against it, I'm prepared for whatever's going to happen after that. But I'm standing on what I got to say. I'm going to stand on it. I'm going to stand on it no matter what. I can tell you that right now, so you can talk to me till your tongue hurt. You can argue all day long inside my comments, but I need for you to understand your growth and development is going to require you to see people for who they are. And seeing people for who they are is going to require you to remove those titles. Because some of your biggest bullies were your parents, your mothers. Some of the people that you feared the most and the abuse, your fathers, your aunties, all these people that were supposed to be special people in your life. And a lot of y'all right now are healing from mama and daddy issues. A lot of you right now, your mental health is completely destroyed by the people that were supposed to be protecting your mental health. And I know you don't like nobody talking about your mama and daddy. I know that. And I gave you the warning before I got into it. I need for you to know I'm standing on what I said. That's right. All 10, baby. Y'all all 10. I need for you to understand. Oh, baby, it's deep. Majority of the people that are struggling right now in their mental health, their growth and development mentally, they're in the situations that they're in right now because of the same people that were supposed to be teaching them these things, that's supposed to have been protecting them from these things. They are the abuser. They are the users. They are the manipulators. They are the people that have beat you down within your self-esteem so much with their control and everything else. They are the reasons why you don't feel like you are more, you're good enough. They're the reason why you don't feel the love that you should feel, the peace that you should have. They are the very reason. But yet and still, the enemy has tricked you into thinking that because they have the title of mother and father and auntie and superior this, and this, that they're better and that there should be a separate set of rules. Release it. Put it, friends say, wow, come on. Friends say, wow, are we going to teach? We're going to teach. I had a whole week off, baby. We're going to teach spiritual awakening. We're going to teach. That was deep. Friend, I'm sorry. We went there. I was going to play music. They told me to keep going. Release it. I see it in the chat. Put it in the chat. I see over here on TikTok. Y'all got it. Put release. Release. I need release in the chat. I need you to speak that over your life. I need you to release that up off your life. We don't break chains this week. We don't break chains this week. We're breaking broken behavior this week. We're breaking broken thinking this week. I need for you to understand. I want you to put release in the chat. You have got to free yourself from that mindset. You have to release yourself from that mindset. You have to release your heart from that hardness, that bitterness that it has caused all these years because you don't, come on, release it. Yeah, get that up off you. Get that up off of you. Get that up off of you. Yeah. And if you really want, if some of y'all on here and you got that surrogate spirit where you like, baby, I don't just want to release it off of me. I want to release it off of my children. If you got, if you got that, I'm gonna get it off my children too. I ain't gonna just speak it about me. I'm go ahead, release it up off your children too. Put it in the chat. Oh, baby, not just me. Release it up off my kids. Get it up off my kids. Yeah, you're more than enough. You're more than enough. Understand that you're more than enough. You are beautiful. You are beautifully made. Understand that you are perfect the way that you are. Come on, not just release it. I'm gonna release it up off of my kids. That's what you gotta do. You have to understand that people in titles will have you stuck. It's a fact. It's a fact. People, come on. Yeah, there you go. Friends say my nieces and nephews. I know that's right. Because real aunties, we know. Yeah, our nieces and nephews is just like our children. Do not play with them. Do not play with TT baby, honey. Understand, baby, hell or jail about TT. Yeah, I do not play. I'm telling you right now, we'll fall out with everybody up in this room about them. I'm telling you, gonna sit down. I'm gonna tell you what, better ask them. All you gotta do is ask any of them. Baby. I'm telling you, be in my mug shot like this. Okay. Big smile. I'm trying to tell you, don't push it on them. Don't try to make, I'm good for stirring the pot. I walk into the room just to let them know that they're good enough. You know what I'm saying? I be the main one, baby. You are good. You are blessed. You are beautiful. All the time. You're so smart, so intelligent. If I don't do nothing, I'm gonna pour it on them thick too. Pour it on them real heavy. Understand that? Have them walking around like they're right here, chest out, way out. I don't play about them. My nieces and nephews, they're my children too. Double tap on that screen, but you got to get to a place in your life where you're ready to release. You got to release. We just here. This is 2024. This right here, this is our second quarter. First quarter, we focus on the things that we were dealing with. We assessed those things, and now in the second quarter, it's time for us to start making the adjustments, right? First quarter was assessing. That's what we done. We made sure that we identified all of these things in our life that we were holding on to. All of these things in our life that were broken, that were not acting or providing the service that they were supposed to provide. They weren't doing what they were designed to do. So we identified these things in that first quarter. That was January, February, and March. Now that we are in April, this is April, May, June. This is the second quarter. And now it's time to start making some adjustments. It's time to start making I got to start assessing I got to start pulling some stuff out. I got to start removing some stuff. I got to start releasing some stuff because I've identified that this ain't doing what I thought it was supposed to do. It ain't providing what I thought it was supposed to be providing. And now that I've stepped back and stepped away, I got a different view. Oh yeah, I got it. Yeah. If quarter one didn't give you a different view, baby, you're gonna have to redo that quarter. You flunked. Yeah, you gonna have to go back. You gonna have to repeat. If quarter one, all that work we did in quarter one, if it didn't expose you to some of the folks in your life that was using and abusing and taking advantage of you and your good heart, if you didn't see where you were giving out more than what you were getting, if you did not see where you were overpouring, overdoing, overgiving, overrunning after people, if quarter one and all the teaching that we done in quarter one, if that did not expose you to all the people that you had to say no to because you knew who they were, and all the people that you was excessively saying yes to because out of guilt of them not, that's my baby, I just went on and gave it to them. Yeah. If that did not expose that to you, you're going to have to redo the quarter. Yeah, you want to do a repeat. Oh yeah, quarter one was hard. because you had to pull back the layers. Quarter one was hard because you had to expose yourself to those hard breaking truths about the people that you love the most. Quarter one was difficult for a lot of people, and it left a lot of people with a face full of tears. Understand that y'all told me up with life coaching sessions, but I'm proud of you because y'all came in, and when y'all came in, y'all was ready to get forward. Y'all was ready to move forward. It was forward motion only, and I love that about y'all. But what you gotta understand is this right here: when you know better, you do better. That's not just a saying. When you know better, you do better. And the reason why when you know better, you do better is because the Bible says it's war unto those to know to do right, but rather do wrong. So when the old folk tell you, when you know better, do better, they're telling you it's war unto those that know to do right, but you rather do wrong. I'm waiting on, I got some writers, and I know people taking some notes. For instance, Teach Street, I just want to show you how real life is equivalent to our biblical teachings. I have to make it so that you can understand it, because some of y'all have been taught the Bible in a way that is so damaging to you and your mental health, and such a judgment and bashing thing that you feel like you have to shut it out. And I'm showing you how they work hand in hand. Your spiritual life and your physical life should be balanced. That's right. The Bible is full of things that if you read it the right way and break it down the right way, you will see that it's the best self-help book that was ever created. It will teach you about love. It'll teach you about forgiveness. It'll teach you about yourself. It'll teach you how to handle certain situations in life. It'll teach you what it really is to let go. Because whether anybody want to admit it or not, every day that you wake up, it's spiritual. Okay, Kira, come back, because I'm gonna need you, baby, because me and you gonna be outside by ourselves a lot of days. Yeah, Kira, come back, because baby, yeah, it's gonna be me and you for a minute. It got to be, yeah, because some of y'all don't want to believe it. I got to call my girl back. There she go. She right back in. Look at there she go with the flowers. Hey, some of y'all don't. Every day that you wake up is spiritual. Every single decision that you make is spiritual. Everything that you do, it's spiritual. You might want to jot that down. Go Google it. Go look it up. Go deep dive into it. Everything that you do is spiritual. For every action, there's a reaction. You can't have more of one thing without having more of the other. Everything that you do, however you move, there's going to be a consequence for everything that you do. We live a spiritual life whether we want to or not. Come on, Lily. Yes! It's a fact. So, but people try. Come on, Lisa, be creations. Come on, talk to me nice. Inspiring Queen, what's up? Let's be real. You know what I mean? But a lot of people want to shut that down. They don't want to accept that. They don't want to believe that because they don't want the responsibility of doing the work. They don't want the responsibility of operating in that capacity because of the way that they've been taught, because of the things that has happened to them inside the church. So if me having a spiritual life means that I'm going to always be condemned to hell, then I don't want it. If me having a spiritual life means that I'm going to have to sit up under a bunch of judgmental people, then I don't want it. And if I got to be spiritual and go to church every day and sit in the front of a bunch of people whose faces all balled up and they angry for absolutely nothing, then I don't want it. Understand? So some people shut it down and shut it out because they don't want the responsibility of doing the work. And some people shut it down and shut it out because of all the people that we've had to deal with before now. A lot of people don't go to church not because they don't love God, but because of the church hurt. We hear all about the church hurt, but we rarely hear about the church help. Oh, come on, talk. Yeah. We see church hurt on every platform. We hear church release. Come on. Yeah, release it. Yeah, release what you say. We hear all about church hurt, but we rarely hear about church help. Every platform that you go to, if you speak about church, somebody got a story about how church have hurt them. Every platform. Anywhere that I go, I hear about, I need for y'all to do me a favor this morning though. If you've been on this timeline and you've been hurt by the church and you shut out your reading, your prayer, your worship life, I need you to do me a favor. Just trust me for a second. Trust me for a second, right? And I need you to do me a favor. Release it. Come on, just release it. Just let it go. Yeah. Coach, that's hard. Let it go. Coach, yeah. The forgiveness is not for them. This forgiveness is for you. Let it go. Let it go. The forgiveness is not for them. The forgiveness is for you. You gotta let it go. Let it go. As of this moment, we're going to unlearn all the things that you thought that you knew. At this moment, we're going to unlearn all the things that you thought that you knew. And when you show up here for morning walk and worship, we're going to show you how good God really is. We're going to show you grace. We're going to show you mercy. We're going to show you forgiveness. We're going to show you healthy family, my chosen family. We're going to show you what real love, real acceptance, what it really feels like to have that real support system that's not judging you, that's not bashing you, that's not discrediting you, that's not going outside of their way, understand to tear you down. Come on, let that go. Let that go. Let that go. Let that go. You won't find that everywhere, and we get it, but we just want you to, this is a safe space right here. This is a safe space right here. Yeah, we've been doing this since 2017. This is a safe space right here. Over here is love. Over here is peace, it's joy. Over here, bring your questions, your comments, your testimonies, things that you want to do in life. That's what we do over here. Over here is about building each other up. Over here is about supporting each other. Over here is about winning. It's about winning. Not no trophies, but winning mindsets. It's winning hearts. Being able to heal. Being able to live in peace. Peace is the new wealth. I can't show you how to make $1 million. I can't show you how to drive a Bentley. I can't show you how to, but I can show you how you can live your life in peace. Peace is the new wealth. I can show you how to operate day to day at your best self. I can help you move forward from that trauma. I can help you release anything that is not servicing you. I'll give you the tools. And all you got to do is do the work. All you got to do is show up. All you got to do is show up. Some of these people that's on my timeline right now, these people have been with me since 2017, 2020, 2021. So they've been rocking out. And some of them right now living their best life. But guess what? They still connected to Coach. Still show up right here with Coach. Some of them operating on level 10, and doing their best, running their business, everything else healthy in relationship. And guess what? And they still connected right here with Coach. Still over here learning and growing. Why? Because people like real. They like love. They like peace. They like positivity. They like growth. They like development. And as long as that's what you're providing, then guess what? You ain't got to ever worry about nothing. Every day, I show up and I do what I do. And those of you that's been coming, y'all new people, y'all see my people. They show up right here every day. I just want you to know that you got to be willing to release all of those things so that you can grow. Anything that's not beneficial, says you are a beautiful soul, thank you. Anything that's not beneficial to your growth and development, release it. Anything that's not pouring into you the way that you're pouring into it, release it. Anything that's not operating the way that it's supposed to operate, release it. What you say, Coach, we ain't doing no hoarding. We ain't doing no hoarding in second quarter. Second quarter, we ain't doing no hoarding. So some people need to write that down already. Baby, we ain't doing no hoarding. That's right. What you say, delete the text thread. Yes, go ahead, delete it. Yeah, go expeditiously. We don't, and when I say delete the text thread, I ain't talking about go screenshot it and send it to your email so it'll still be there. I'm talking about delete the text thread. Delete the, Ain't no need trying to back up the pictures to the cloud. Go ahead and delete them. Friends say, okay, go ahead, get it done, baby. Go, don't, hey, I need to help you out real quick. I'm saying, all of that, holding on to the teddy bear that they bought you and the blanket that they bought you, go ahead and throw all of that stuff out. That's no longer a part of who you are in this moment. Understand that you can't let go and hold on at the same time. I just want you to know, come on. Oh, quarter two, I already told you we're not going to play. You know what I'm saying? We're not playing. I should have a starting lineup right now. Understand that I'm in quarter two. I'm coming up off the bench with people. Understand that. I'm coming up off the bench with some folks. I got some new folks stepping up. I need for you to understand. We in quarter two. This is what we're doing. And in order for you to get out there and get some start time, you got to be willing to release it. You got to let it go. I can't put you on the court if you suck at conditioning. Come on now. You got to get right. Holding on to that is going to slow you down. Holding on to stuff that ain't servicing you, that's going to slow you down. Holding on and being stuck in the in-betweens, that's going to hold you down. Over there being connected to folk that every time you ask them, what are we? It break out into a whole fight. Y'all done fell out. Why all you did was say, what are we doing? What are we? Where are we moving to in this relationship? Then all of a sudden that go into a fight. Why? All you did was ask, because then you were stuck in the in-betweens. Maybe you didn't know it that way, but baby, that's the in-betweens. That's what you say, that's the in-betweens. Understand, they straddling the fence with you. And the only reason why they get upset when you ask them what y'all are is because they already know that what you want and what they want ain't the same. I'm gonna drink my water because I be trying to mind my business, but it is my job sometimes to get in y'all business. Don't get mad. Ooh, hey, don't get mad. Look at Kira. Kira like this type of carrying on. Don't get mad. What you say, Coach? I'm saying every time that you ask them what the relationship is and what y'all got going on, if they get into this big huff and puff and all of a sudden they mad at the world and all of a sudden y'all fall out, they just answered your question. And I don't want to hurt your feelings, but sometimes I have to hurt your feelings so I can correct your vision. A person that genuinely loves you, that want what you want in a relationship, will have absolutely no problem with answering that question. If they are not yet ready, if they love you and want that relationship to work, but I'm still working on myself, so can we baby step it? I love that answer because I love transparency. I love you being able to communicate with me effectively. But a person that goes outside of their way, when you ask them that question and they throw an adult temper tantrum and go back and forth and turn it into this huge argument, so much so that you shut down and you don't care. I just don't care anymore. You need to disconnect expeditiously because you just got your answer. Stop acting like you don't know. Stop acting like you need to hear those words, because y'all trip me out when y'all say, if you don't want me, just tell me. If you don't want me, just say it in my face. If you don't want me, just look me in my eyes. Why they got to look you in your eyes? They've already showed you with their actions. Why you got to sit down and hear the words when they already showed you with their actions, when they've already showed you that they're willing to toy with you, they're willing to play with you, that they don't have any type of respect for you. They've already showed you these things. And I'm not just saying in a relationship, I'm saying in family ships as well, in friendships as well. Understanding every relationship where you deal with people in quarter two, there should not be a relationship where you're giving anybody multiple opportunities to hurt you. Send the canoe, baby. Send the canoe, baby. Yeah, send the canoe, baby. What, yo. I don't care what you say, Coach. I don't care what the relationship is. I don't care. Oh, come on, Crystal D. I don't care what the relationship is. Nobody. She said, girl, you got the Holy Spirit in your veins. Yeah, I need for you to understand. that nobody should be connected to you, that you're giving multiple opportunities to hurt you, to damage you, to drag you through the mud, to walk you like a dog, to break your spirit, to ruin your peace. There should be nobody that you're connected to, that you're allowing them to continue to do this to you. You're going to have to stand up. You're going to have to be 10 toes to the ground. You're going to have to utilize your voice. You're going to have to establish your boundaries, attach to your boundaries your consequences, and enforce it. Yeah, my boundaries, they come with consequences. If you, you cross me, you lost me. I love you, but yeah, I have to do it from a distance. My boundaries come with consequences. You cannot disrespect me and still have access to me. It doesn't work like that. My boundaries come with consequences. You can't disrespect me and then be able to reap those benefits from me. My boundaries come with consequences. You can't just treat me a certain type of way, then tiptoe back over here like ain't nothing ever happened. Understand that just because you apologize in the mindset that I got right now, I need, come on, Lily, hold on now, hold on. Just because you apologize does not mean that I'm going to reconnect. Just because you apologize does not mean that I'm going to jump back into a friendship, a relationship, a family ship, or whatever ship. I need for you to understand that I can accept your apology without reconnecting. I can accept your apology without smiling and grinning up in your face. I can accept your apology and we ain't never got to interact again. It ain't no beef, it's just boundary. Okay. Take it how you want, baby. But yeah, standing on business and boundaries, baby. Standing on business. Yeah, it ain't no beef. I'm just standing on business and boundaries. That's it. Yeah. The 3 B's. Ain't no beef. Standing on business and boundaries. I'm waiting on y'all to take the note. That's right, baby. I'm just standing on business and boundaries. Ain't no beef with you. I still love you. Wish you nothing but the best. Want God to bless you. Oh, all of that. Good morning, sweet baby. How you doing, Mom? You know what I'm saying? I want the Lord to bless you real good, but I want him to do it over there. Business and boundaries, baby. Understand that. And it's important that you start instilling that right now, that you start enforcing that in your life, your everyday life, that you do it right now. Because there's some folks in your life, you got to understand that they still thinking that they can play with you. They still thinking that you are that same broken person. They still thinking that your self-esteem is still low. They still thinking that you don't have confidence. They still thinking that you are somebody to play with. This is what's in their mindset. Understand that, because that was the person that you used to be. And because you're showing up wearing the same perfume, you're showing up wearing the same garments that they're used to, they don't realize that, yeah, it might look the same, but that mindset is completely different. Baby, you got to talk to me to know me. Let me reintroduce myself. Sometimes I tell people, I tell them my name for sure. Sharisa. Sharisa have entered the building. Yeah, Sharisa didn't enter the building, baby. Trust me. Sharisa has gotten here. When Sharisa come in, they already, y'all don't want no problems with her. Y'all don't want no problems with her, child. That's the one right there. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one right there. Air it all out, baby. Yeah, Sharisa, baby. It's Sheresa. That's my real name. Baby, you don't want no problems with her. She be chilling, honey. You let her stay in the cut, baby. You know how you, baby, let her stay in the cut. When they say me, myself, and I, baby, let her stay in the cut. Don't bring Sharisa out, honey. Let's just stick with street. Let's stick with street. Let's leave Sharisa over there. Because, see, she be doing things differently. You feel me? She do things different. Let's leave her in the cut. Don't bring her out there, baby. Leave her in the cut. Come on. Come on. Wait a minute. You got to leave her in the cut. You know, y'all know how it is. You know what I'm saying? Soon as she come out, oh, baby, you never know how it's going to happen. It's going to go all the way good, or it can go all the way bad. With Sharisa, you never really know. Let's stick with street, because Sharisa come, we don't really be knowing. We don't really be knowing. We just be praying. We just be praying that she in the best mood. Just pray. Yeah, Lord, let her show up and act like she has some sense today. Baby, that's it. That just show up and act like she, come on now. For real. Y'all know y'all got, listen, I'm talking about we live a dual life. I just want y'all to be real with yourself. Because I'm very real with me. I'm very transparent with me. I live a very dual life. Just as much as I'm loving and I'm kind and I'm forgiving and all of those things, I'm equally on the other side. Don't cross me. Don't cross me. Don't disrespect me. Because I will air it out. I'll clear out the room. Clear a whole Thanksgiving dinner on the floor. And I will be at Golden Corral on live talking to my folks. Do not play with me. I don't sit in mess. I don't do drama. I don't do chaos. I value my time, my energy, my effort, the person that I am. Oh yeah, baby, I'm not one of those people. I'm not one of, come on now, I'm telling you, I'm not one of those people. And that's how you have to be over your life. That's how you have to be when it comes to you. And you know what I'm saying? And your being, you have to let folk know, baby, you can play with some people. You just can't play with me. You can toy with some folk. You just can't toy with me. Understand, if I don't know how to do nothing else, I have perfected my exit. I know how to get out of folk face. I know how to get out of folk way. Understand that. And I'm not one of those people that can be disconnected from a person and still know everything about them. Once I snip, I don't know nothing about you. I don't know if you're living. I don't know if you're in the grave. I don't know if you're in jail. I don't know if you're in the hospital. And I'm going to be even realer and really don't even be caring. Because when I come up off you, I don't care what jump on you. That's a fact. What I care for. Not my circus, not my clown. Understand that when it gets to the point where I have to detach from you, oh friend, when it gets to the point where I have to detach from you, then yeah, you already crossed lines with me. You already, understand, you've already done the most. Ain't no need in me. I don't care. I really, and I'm not a pretender either. Understand that. I'm not a pretender. In quarter two, I need you to work on that as well. All of these things that I'm saying to you, I'm saying for a reason. I want to drop these seeds inside of your spirit so that if you start picking up on yourself and saying, you know what, Coach told me about that. Yeah, I got to perfect my exit. Coach told me about that. She said, ain't no pretending. That's right. You cannot heal what you hide. So if something hurts you, if you're upset about something, be honest with how the pain impacts your life. Be honest with the damage that it done to you in your life so that you can fix it, so that you can heal from it. So if that thing hurt you, just say it. Oh, baby, that hurt. Yeah, that right there, that hurt. That, what you did, what you said, oh, that hurt. That hurt, that damaged something in me. But it's fixable. It's fixable. I got it. Understand that. Be honest with what you feel. One of the things that I drill on a regular basis, anybody that have had a session with me, they'll tell you, the thing that I tell them the most, own what you feel. Own what you feel. Feel everything that you got to feel in that moment. Feel everything that you got to feel. And after you get finished feeling, go through every emotion. Then give yourself permission to let it go. Feel it. Own it. Let it go. Because when you take authority over it, you have the ability to let it go. You no longer have that power to keep me stuck. You no longer have that power to make me break down in tears. You no longer have that power to send me into depression. You no longer have that power to make me feel like I'm less than. You no longer have that power because once you have victory over a thing, you now have authority over that thing, which means now you can speak to that thing and shut it all the way down. But you can't do that if you don't own it. Yeah. Friends say, teacher. Come on, wait. One more time. Once you have victory, come on, get your pens out. Once you have victory over a thing, you gain authority over that thing, which now means you have the power to shut it down. Yeah. Now you control it. It don't control you. Now that thing that used to control you, well, Coach, I don't know if it controlled me. It did. If somebody said it to you or said it in your proximity and you heard it and all of a sudden your mood changed, it had power over you. Come on. She said teach, so I'm here. Understand that. Yeah. If power over you, whenever somebody bring it up or they say something to you about it, then all of a sudden You get upset with everybody. All of a sudden you break down in tears. All of a sudden you start really tripping. All of a sudden you want to just go home. And it has power over you. Every time somebody bring it up, or you experience and feel it in any type of way, or you see it in somebody else's life, it ain't even got nothing to do with you. You just happen to be strolling up and you see what you just went through, and all of a sudden you start taking on that other person's pain. Because remember, the canals are what? Your eyes, your ears, and your mouth. Your eyes, your ears, and your mouth. Those are the canals that connect to what? Your heart. And your heart, it has what? The center of your emotions. So what you see also, come on, what you see also has an impact on what it is that you feel. So when you're online and you're scrolling up, I'm showing you how things have power over you that you never really thought had power over you. So let me teach you. Now when you're strolling up and you see somebody going through something that you've gone through, all of a sudden a person that you don't even know, you're taking on their pain. Now all of a sudden your mood has changed. All of a sudden you getting out your car and you have an attitude about something that happened years ago, but it just came back up and it triggered those emotions because it still has power over you. Release it. Come on. Release it. Put it in the chat. Release it. Release it. Come on, double tap. Y'all at 132.9K. Get us up to 200K. Double tap the release it. What you say, Coach? You got to release it. You got to release it. Friend said, that's deep. Friend, I told y'all got 3 canals. 3 canals. My bad. I ain't mean to say it that fast. Eyes, ears, mouth. I said it that fast because I know I taught that in the Patreon, so I knew they already had it. I'm sorry. Eyes, ears, mouth. Those are your canals. Double tap on my screen. Get us up to 200K on TikTok. Hit that share button. Those 3 things are connected to your heart. Your heart holds the center of your emotions. So what you see will trigger your emotions. What you hear will trigger your emotions. And the conversations that you're indulging in will also trigger your emotions. You sit around certain people that are having certain conversations about certain things that you've gone through will then have you right back in that same state. So you have to watch the things that you see, watch the things that you hear, and the conversations that you indulge in. All right? Double tap on that screen. Come on. There you go. There you go. Eyes, ears, mouth, canal. There you go. There you go. There you go. Your heart holds your will, and it's the center of your emotions, right? And your heart is connected to your mind, right? Your mind is the place where you make decisions. Your heart is where you give the approval for whatever the mind is asking. So you may have a thought, but you will just have a thought until your heart gives you permission to act on that thought. All right? Your mind is your place of decision making. Your heart holds your will. A thought is just a thought until your heart gives it approval or permission to activate. You have to be willing to do, willing to leave, willing to perform. Without your heart giving its approval, it would just remain a thought. There you go. Double tap, double tap, double tap. She says, Sabby, listen, sometimes it be like that. Sometimes your friend, I know, sometimes you're like, I be coming to, yeah, I appreciate y'all. Y'all be coming here and getting stuck. Be like, man, just strolling and then end up over here. Then end up taking notes and whatnot. Listen, it happened like that. Some people, they tell me that all the time. Like, man, I just stopped by to see what it was that you was talking about. I seen all the people that was on there and end up stuck taking notes. I mean, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. And I'm one to believe that nothing happens by accident or happenstance. You know what I'm saying? I believe that if you find your way over here and then once once you get here and you start listening and you start taking notes, you know what I'm saying, then you're definitely at the right place. That, you know, you may have not known who I was. You may have not known what was going on over here. But once you got over here, it was like, wait a minute. I like what she's talking about. I like this energy. I like how lit her chat is. You know what I mean? The interaction that she got going on here. You know what I mean? And that's a blessing. That's what we do this for, right? Over here, it's about growth. It's about development. It's about learning and evolving in 2024. We've already said that we're going to go extreme. You know what I'm saying? So a part of going extreme is, hey, look, coming in, getting these notes. You're welcome to our live videos, man. We do this every single Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's your morning walk and worship, or morning walk, worship, and word with your girl, Street Poet. I love me some you, man. Good morning, good morning, good morning to anybody that woke up this morning heavy-hearted. I need you to release it. Anybody that woke up this morning and you were struggling this morning, I need you to release it. Anybody that woke up this morning and you know what I'm saying, you were feeling like you weren't good enough, like you weren't measuring up, like you are just in this battle with life, I need you to release it. Anybody that was stuck in the in-between stages with anybody and just felt like, you know what, I just got to find a way to get up out of this, I need you to release it. I need you to release the thoughts of people having certain type of power or being superior in your life based on their titles. I need you to release it. You have to have one set of boundaries. Those one set of boundaries have to be fair and consistent, and they are for everybody. Home of the Stars, I appreciate you. Appreciate that badge. Your favorite speaker. Thank you so much, Rob, for dropping the cash out. It's your favorite speaker. Double tap on the screen. Let's be real. Your boundaries should always have consequences. People should not be able to disrespect you and still have access to you. Disrespect you and still reap benefits of you. Disrespect you and still be able to smile and grin up in your face. I need for you to understand, in quarter two, you got to know when to cut folk off. What you need them to do, I need you to be able to release it. That's right. Anything that has had you down, anything that has had you stressed out. What up, She? You know, that's my girl right there, man. We gotta link up soon, man. For real, for real. We gotta link up real soon. I miss you, man. For real. You know what I'm saying? So anything that's not servicing you, anything or anybody that's not operating the way that it's supposed to be operating and contributing in your life, pouring into your life, reciprocating inside of your life, you have got to be willing to do what? To release. Quarter one was about assessing. We assessed our life. We did a self-evaluation. We created our vision boards. We found out what was good for us and what wasn't. Now in quarter two, it's about making the proper adjustments. Why? Because it's one thing for you not to know, one thing for you not to understand, one thing for you not to have any knowledge of, but it's another thing for you to be very much aware of what's damaging your life, very much aware of what's not doing what it's supposed to do in your life, and making a conscious decision to still stay connected to it. Because in that situation, you are damaging yourself because you know better. Understand? Because you know it ain't no good. Understand? That's like drinking poison and then thinking that you're not gonna okay. Cause I ain't gonna get blocked. I can't say the word. Yeah, you gonna drink that and then think ain't nothing gonna happen. The old folks would say, it's warned to those who know to do good, but rather do wrong. That's what King James said. But the old folks say, when you know better, you do better. It's the same thing, just different wording. Thank you so much, Star Bless. I appreciate that badge on IG. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I see the love. Come on, y'all. Double tap on my screen. Send me some love over here on TikTok. Let's go. We almost at 200K. We at 173.8. Let's go. Double tap on that screen. What'd you say, Coach? Yeah. When you know better, you do better. But it's warned to those who know to do good, but rather do wrong. So when you know that what you're doing is not the right thing, when you know that what you're doing is not what you need to be doing, you can't be upset. You can't be pissed off. You can't be mad. When things don't happen the way that you want them to happen, when you don't get the result that you wanted to get. What's up, Virgo love? You can't get mad. Why? Because you already knew that you was wrong. And one thing's for sure, two things for certain is, this right here, baby, I don't care what nobody done told you. Get your red ink pens out. And I don't care what nobody done told you. You cannot do the right thing the wrong way. Ooh, come on, y'all, yeah, come on, what you say, Coach Baby? Yeah, you cannot do. Come on, divine. I'm just putting it out there. You know what I'm saying? Divine energy. What you say? Yeah. You cannot do the right thing the wrong way. I don't care what nobody done told you. You cannot finesse life. You cannot bamboozle life. You cannot hoodwink life. Understand that. You just cannot. You cannot do the right thing the wrong way and then think that it's going to work out the way that you wanted it to work out. Oh, well, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just using this as an example. This right here, this is for y'all, for those of y'all that be still saying, well, you know, they told me that they were separated. They told me that they had broke up. They told me that they was no longer together. And here you is, want somebody so desperately that you go get somebody from somebody else's bed, and then you think that the relationship gonna work out with you. If he lied and cheated with that person while laying up with them, what you think they about to do in your life? Same thing with the women. And you know what I mean? What I'm saying go for both sides. You cannot do the right thing the wrong way. And here you are over there thinking that, oh, because he gonna leave her because I'm so much this and I'm so much that and I can do this and I can do that. No, you're gonna be the next victim. That's what you about to be. You about to be the next victim, because if you was cool with him lying and cheating on her, he know that you're going to be cool. You know what I mean? He know the type of person that he dealing with. He know that type of person that he dealing with. Come on, let's just be real. You can't finesse life. You cannot do the right thing the wrong way and then think that it's going to be a favorable outcome for you. That's not how this right here works. I need for you to understand. You want your own man, your own woman. Make sure you ain't getting them out of nobody else's bed. Make sure you ain't getting them out of nobody else's relationships. Understand that. And that goes for every other aspect of your life as well. When you want a promotion, when you want to do this, you want to do that, don't feel like you have to underhand or go back and try to damage somebody else, slander somebody else, speak negatively about somebody else in order for you to be able to accomplish whatever it is that you want to accomplish. You ain't got to backdoor nobody when you're operating with the anointing. What you say, Coach? That's a no. Wait a minute. I'm drinking water. Hold on, because hold up. Double tap. What you say? Oh, we almost at 200. What you say, Coach? I need for you. You ain't got a back door. You ain't got a back door. What's up, Lauren G64? You ain't got a back door. Nobody else. When you're operating with the anointing, understand that. Why? Because when you have that favor, you have to understand that it doesn't matter who else is in position. It doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. It doesn't matter how anybody else is moving. What's going to be for you is going to be for you. And there's going to be some things that's going to happen for you when you're doing the right thing and doing it the right way. It's going to be something that's going to happen for you that you ain't even see that coming. I didn't even see that coming. I don't even know how I pulled that off. I don't even know. Well, you know what I'm saying? And I say that to say, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just telling you, when you're operating with favor, when you're operating with the anointing, when you're giving God his glory, his honor for everything that you do, when you're not so caught up in yourself and you're humble enough to know that everything that you do is through him. In him you live, in him you breathe, in him you have your very being, then things happen differently for you. What Don Staley said? Unbelievable God. Come on, y'all see it. Unbelievable God. That's unimaginable favor, baby. I'm just saying that's how we show up. I'm just saying that's just how we show up. When you just gotta know. To know. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know what I'm trying to tell y'all. Big Gamecock energy. Understand that I'm telling you. And one of the things I love the most, because y'all know this is my team. This is my team. We championships. I love, anybody, you know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time. When I went to the game, and when I went there, I had no idea that Staley was a fan of mine. I had no idea. I went there because I was a fan of the team. And I ended up courtside, talking to them and everything. And her sister wouldn't turn my hand loose. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we watch you all the time. I love your videos and everything. And I'm like, I love y'all. I love the team. So to be able to see her give God praise, give him honor and glory on a national platform, for her to be able to say to the most high God, you know what I'm saying, to say that, you know what, this is what it is. I don't know if people really understood what happened on that court, right? You have to understand that in your own life. I want you to imagine you. I need for you to think this about you. I need for you to understand that some people can have all the talent in the world, whole nation watching them, all the talent, everybody cheering them on, everybody, yeah, oh yeah, it's a big deal about them, right? They got all the talent in the world. All your talent can't beat anointing. All of the talent in the world can't shut down anointing. You can have all the talent in the world, but baby, favor will do something to you that you ain't never seen happen in your whole entire life. We talking about 38-0. 38 wins, 0 losses, and then end with a championship and have been screaming about God all season long. You know what I'm saying? Did y'all? Yeah, I'm telling you, boy, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. So until we get into our mindset that our spiritual life is just as important, understand, as our natural life, baby, you will never be able to wrap your mind about what just happened. You will never be able to wrap your mind around what just happened. You got two relationships that are two important relationships. That's the relationship that you have with yourself and the relationship that you have with God. Those are the two most important relationships that you will ever have. I'm talking about big presence of my enemies. You're going to have to watch me eat. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? Right? You know what I'm saying? And y'all know I talk about sports all the time. I talk about sports. Well, I talk about basketball because y'all know I like the Gamecocks. So that's why I mean, it's one of those things. And to see Raven, after everything that she went through last year, getting waved off like she wasn't good enough, getting waved off like, yo, you can't guard me. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to shoot the ball. You scared to shoot the ball. To see her yesterday get out there on that court, that girl ain't just steal the ball. She stole the ball and scored with the ball. And there was several, and then had the block, and her defense was on top 10. That's how you condition in your life. That's how you show up in your life. That's how you get your get back. Understand that. That's how you get your get back. You don't get your get back, but yeah, everybody was online. It was a lot of people that was viral, that was bashing her, discrediting her, telling her she should quit basketball, that she wasn't good enough, she didn't measure up, and look how old girl waved her off. Look how old girl ain't even trying to guard her. All the commentary was like, oh, that's just an insult. Y'all, they did all of that on every platform, everywhere, for her to show up. That's how you show up in your life. The same folk that wave you off, the same folk that say you ain't good enough, the same folk that say this, when you get into that conditioning, when you get over there and train, when you get over there and you practice, you find the deficits, the weak areas in your life. Your get back is by showing up for yourself and showing that hating did not help. That, all that discrediting, it didn't help you. Let me show you. Yeah, come on, baby. Yeah, let me show you what I done did. Let me show you what I done did. That get back is showing folk you ain't stopped nothing. You ain't slow up nothing. You ain't paused nothing. Oh yeah, my greater is on the way. My greater is on the way. Yeah, you got the battle. You got it. You did that. You won that. Yeah. But I took it all home. You know what I'm saying? In the presence. In the presence, same court you cried on is the same one you celebrating on right now. You know what I'm saying? People, some folk didn't even understand why that lady hit her knees in tears like that. I was on the sideline, baby. I was too turned up. I was like, I know God's so good, baby. But see, I know. You know what I'm saying? I knew when I understood the assignment upon arrival. I said, oh yeah, South Carolina, if we don't do nothing else, we pray. We got a lot of praying folk out here. I ain't saying Iowa don't pray. I'm just saying that the whole entire time that you talk about South Carolina, when you talk about the Gamecocks, you talk about what? You talk about a team. You don't say the Gamecock and one player. When you talk about the Gamecocks, you talk about what? You talk about the whole entire team. They know how to play as a team. When you talk about Iowa, you talk about one player. And one player don't win a championship. That's all I'm saying. So I wore my shirt today. Yeah. I wore my shirt today. Y'all see, beat me out. Let me get my hair out of the way. So I wore my shirt today. Yeah, but that's my rant about my team. Yeah, it was a lot of lessons taught in that. Oh yeah, we had to get our get back. We had to get our get back. I love me some y'all though. Every single day that you wake up, you put 10 toes to the ground. I want you to sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you, because there's no love like self-love, and you first have got to love yourself way before you're able to love anybody else. It is your favorite online motivational speaker and life coach. It's your girl, Street Poet. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And y'all know we have already gave our word for an hour, so y'all know this your word for today. This your word for today. I love y'all, but I might come back on and have some gospel music and we won't rock out or something. Ain't no telling, but you know, we just gonna work it how it working. I ain't really got no design right now for what I'm gonna do as far as these live videos. Some days you might get 2 videos, some days you might get 1 day. Right now I'm just letting God do his thing. You know what I'm saying? If he give me another word and say, hey, look, I want you, then I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? I can't help it. I can't help it. I don't like to force things, if that makes sense. I don't like to force things. I like to follow. I like to lean into what he want me to do. You know what I'm saying? I like to lean into what he want me to do and operate how he want me to operate. So if I got another word, I'll show up. But if not, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. From 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. It's morning walk, word, and worship with your girl, Street Poet, and the chosen family. We gets it in over here. You know what I'm saying? So you might see us later on today, and then you might be in a whole praise party. You never know. Understand that here. You might see us today, and we're in a whole praise party. Do not judge us, baby. I told y'all, we are not like the rest of them, baby. We have relationships. Understand praise, understand worship, understand reading. This is what we do over here, and we just led by the Spirit. So you may see me again today. You may see me in tomorrow. You're going to get it how we get it. Understand that. I love you guys so much, man. But there you go. That's right, Inspiring Queen. The key to it is turning your notifications on. If you got your notifications on, you're going to know when we here. When you got your notifications on, you're going to know when we're here. And everybody, I am back in town. I'm back at home, back at work. So I got orders on my website. So just know that your orders will be sent out to this week. Your orders are going to be pressed out today and sent out this week. So yes, I'm back home. We're going to get that popping as well. I love you guys so much, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day.